CFO gang, it's your boy Jay Tuck. Haters down, Cowboys up. And you are now tuned into the Cowboys Fans Only channel. So if you're new, do your boy a huge favor, comment, like, subscribe, somewhere down there, somewhere down there, somewhere down there. And be sure to turn on that notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys CFO content. Also, go to cowboysfansonly.com. I restocked the whole store, lots of new shirts, lots of new merch, and use that code CFO gang to get 10% off. Yo, but I want to talk about something real quick, man. But first, I want to thank everyone who tuned into the live stream on Sunday night with me, West Coast, and also my guy, Boss Cowboy, man. Great conversation. Like I said, those are my bros in this content creation thing, so we always have a good time when we link up. But shouts out to everyone who stopped by in the chat. But there was a few things going on on Sunday, and a lot of people were asking questions. And I know when we kind of do these roundtable shows, we kind of get moving, and sometimes we don't get to address everything that's going on in the chat. So tonight at 8 p.m. Central, we're gonna run it back with me, my guy Bluff City, also my guy Professor O and BJ Nix, because we're gonna really dive into this Dan Quinn scheme and sit back and educate and kind of teach Cowboys fans, how this scheme is gonna look from different perspectives. And I think it's gonna be really a good show, so you definitely wanna tune into that. But last night I was chilling, man. I was chilling and I watched this YouTube video from the Dallas Morning News, and it's on Micah Parsons, right? And it was kind of explaining about Micah Parsons, his upbringing in Harrisburg. If you follow Micah Parsons on Twitter, he just bought his mom a new house yesterday. And so he's excited about that. He's excited about going to camp. He's still kind of in a disbelief. And I want to say this. Micah Parsons is what the Dallas Cowboys have been missing defensively for quite some time. Right, and I said this kind of earlier on, like after he was drafted, I was like, he's the new face of the defense. He's going to be the new leader of the defense. And people kind of, turn their nose up at me like, what, Tuck, what are you thinking? And I was like, nah, he's the new face. He's the new leader of this defense. And the reason I want to say that, well, actually, let me talk about this first. Going into the draft, when we're doing all our mock drafts and all our live draft shows, I was one of the slim few who was like, are we sure you're not looking at Micah Parsons as far as the Dallas Cowboys option there? And I was like, nah, he's out. And so a lot of people had a lot of negative things to say about Micah Parsons because what happened at Penn State. But I want to say this. Micah Parsons has executed masterfully as far as spinning the public perception on how he is as a person, since he's been drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, from the moment he was drafted, we saw his son was with him. The press conference had his son. We saw Jerry holding his son, different things like that. We saw him being kind of, a leader in the locker room when it came to rookie camp out the gate. You were hearing great positive things about Micah Parsons. When we went to veteran OTAs, you kind of see him and Cooper going through their whole chess match and different things like that. So he's starting to rally around some of the veterans. He has completely spun the narrative about him coming out of the draft. And I think that Micah Parsons has some good people around him. If you watch the video on him yesterday, he has a good upbringing. He kind of views himself as a role model for Harrisburg, PA. In Harrisburg, PA, my guy Skywalker still can probably dive in a little bit more about this, but it seems more like a blue collar, hard-nosed type of city, and Micah Parsons really embodies that, so he's going to bring that to the Dallas Cowboys defense. But from a football perspective, what Micah Parsons brings to the Dallas Cowboys defensively is new energy, right? If we go back to 2016 when we drafted Ezekiel Elliott, and let's not talk about Dak, but let's talk about Zeke, right? Zeke came in, he was energized, he was young, he didn't know any better. You saw him having fun, throwing candy in the locker room, a variety of different things. But he was a young beast who was energetic and gave this offense a completely new spark and completely new identity. And I feel like Micah Parsons is going to be the Ezekiel Elliott for the defense. Now, granted, we still have some of the veteran leaders in the house, whether it's, DeMarcus Lawrence or, Jalen Smith or even LVE, some of those guys. But they're kind of getting a little bit, old by as far as their voice in the locker room is concerned. So sometimes you just need some new energy, some new hype, and some new excitement. And the way that this Dallas Cowboys draft went by bringing in all these young defensive players, I feel like Micah Parsons is going to be their guy. He's going to be the guy to kind of get these younger players in motion and get them fired up. And I feel like this young core that we drafted, though a lot of people, self-included, had a lot to say about some of these kids, I feel like they're going to rally eventually. Now, some of them might take a little bit longer than others, but I feel like Micah Parsons is going to be the head of this defensive unit moving forward. And if you watch the documentary, they were talking about what really stuck out to me, and the reason I decided to make this video with y'all this morning after I got done running my 3 miles, right, is that he's a competitor, right? He's just a natural competitor. They were telling a story about LeVar Arrington, right? So him and LeVar Arrington have this kind of mentorship, right? And LeVar Arrington was one of the ones who originally beat him at chess and started this whole chess thing, right? And they said once Micah Parsons, got beat in chess, he downloaded the apps, he started reading books, he started watching YouTube videos, he started studying because he wanted to win, right? And there was also a gentleman on there talking about, at the bowling alley, you see Micah Parsons frequently bowling, like, he used to not be the best bowler, but he wanted to win. And I feel like Micah Parsons is a competitor who just wants to win. I feel like he's going to be one of those players we look out defensively, and if things aren't going right, he's going to be pissed off. Right, he wants to win. He wants to compete. He wants to make things happen, and that's what we need out there, man. Like, there's so many times we looked out there on the defense, especially last year, we were just so damn lethargic. Like, does anybody care that y'all giving up 200 yards to Dearness Johnson? Does that not piss y'all off? Because it's pissing me off, and I'm on the couch. Why is it not pissing y'all off, man? So I feel like Micah Parsons is going to be that new spark. And his coaches always talked about how he likes to study. He's constantly in the film room. He's constantly wanting to get better. So not only does he have the athleticism, the freakish athleticism, to be honest, but he wants to combine the mental aspect of that. Now, I know we had a conversation on Sunday about him being the middle linebacker and him not being the green dot guy out the gate. But who knows? He might take this in camp and completely run with it, where he might be fully ready to go day one as our middle linebacker. I don't think so, because it's a lot to ask from a rookie, but you never know. But I feel like Micah Parsons is one of those guys. He's going to be eager to learn. He kind of manifested him coming to Dallas, so he's happy to be here. He's going to be blue collar. He has the athleticism. He's going to be a hard worker. He's going to be a leader. This is the spark that we need defensively in Dallas, and I'm excited about Micah Parsons. I damn near want to go get that 11 jersey, man. I feel like I might as well just go ahead and get the jersey, get it over with, Tuck, because Micah Parsons is going to be a problem here in Dallas. I just feel it, y'all. I just feel it. We are going to be excited to see this kid on game day, and I cannot wait, man. So I'm excited about the season getting started. Camp week. Here we are getting ready for camp, man. So a lot of great things going to be coming out of camp, man. We're going to definitely keep y'all updated. So that's why you got to subscribe, turn that notification bell and all that, man. Like I said, we got a live show tonight with my guy Bluff, BJ Nix, and also Professor O, where we're going to dive into this Dan Quinn scheme and get ready for camp, because once camp starts, it's all up from here, man. It's your boy Jay Tuck. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. Let's get after it. Like I said, I'll see you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Central. I just got done running. What I'm saying? So they got me on this two-a-day training, right? I'm doing two-a-day training. So I'm doing my cardio and abs and calves and stuff in the morning. And I come back in the evening, and that's when I bang out the heavy weights and trying to get big. I'm trying to get ready in case when I'm out there in Oxnard and Dan Quinn's like, we need another player, I can just hop over the fence and go. So I'm going to be ready, man. So it's your boy Jay Tuck. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys. Let's get it.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. And if you like that content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys news. Also, go to CowboysFansOnly.com so you can stay dripped in your official CFO gear, and use the code CFO gang to get 10% off all your purchases. How about them Cowboys?